This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with a daily wrestling news update. Tony Kahn has made some comments regarding the WWE released superstars that were released this week. He basically said every time they release 20 wrestlers, there's about 3 or 4 that he's interested in. And this wave of releases is no different. So you can expect 3 or 4 of those wrestlers to pop up in AEW. That Nia Jax is pretty well known. Karrion Kross never really got a proper chance. Scarlett didn't get a proper chance, and you could team up Harry Smith with Lance Archer again in AEW, the old New Japan team, and throw Taya in there as well. Those would be my 5 picks out of the 20 wrestlers released. Dave Meltzer commented on the releases on his radio show and basically said that one of the big reasons for those releases is a lot of those wrestlers were older. And right now, the median WWE TV viewership is 55. So the median viewer watching WWE programming right now is 55, which is hard to believe because I'm in my late 30s and I can't sit through 2 minutes of it. So I can't believe people older than me would watch that crap unless maybe they got developmental disabilities, and I don't hold that against them, but that's the only way I could figure. But the reason they want to hire younger wrestlers, like I've heard they only want wrestlers like 26 and under for male, and we've heard for females it's either 23 or 25 and under, is because they want younger viewers. And they're hoping that if they have younger wrestlers, they'll have younger viewers. I was watching AEW the other day, the clip with CM Punk, and I noticed both wrestlers in the ring had a lot of gray hair. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm not taking away from those guys. I've already said I liked the in-ring thing. It was actually the best thing I've seen from CM Punk in AEW because they did a headbutt that looked real. There was no leg slapping. There was no hand in front of the head. It actually looked real. So I liked that. I like realistic wrestling. But I was thinking that these are 2 guys with fully gray hair. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I understand why WWE would want younger wrestlers to try and attract younger viewers. Because younger people want to watch younger wrestlers, younger girls want to watch the younger guys, and guys want to see the young girls. Let's face the fact here: there's not a lot of men that would like to see older women in tights, even though there's some that age very, very well, like Victoria, who I interviewed yesterday. Still looks pretty much the same. I highly suggest people check out that interview. Meltzer also noted that there is at least half a dozen or more wrestlers that did not get vaccinated. And that was probably the reason why some of them were released. Because, for instance, they're in the UK now, where they just drew a horrible crowd in Liverpool, United Kingdom, where I lived in Liverpool for a few months back in 2008. Very bad crowd for the UK. But I guess some of the wrestlers that were not really getting over or weren't on TV that weren't vaccinated, apparently, according to Meltzer, Harry Smith wasn't vaccinated. And for instance, there's going to start coming to Canada again in December. You need to be vaccinated to come here. If you're on the fence about keeping somebody and they don't want to get vaccinated, it makes the decision a bit easier. And I do think getting rid of Harry Smith was a terrible decision. Look at the crowd they had in Liverpool. Harry Smith is the best person they could have used to develop interest in the UK. I'm sure I don't know what his reasons for not getting vaccinated were, but I don't know. I know they didn't give him an ultimatum from according to Meltzer. None of those people were given an ultimatum. Apparently, Nia Jax, who is a cousin of The Rock, that's how she got her job despite being overweight, was already taking time off and had asked for more time off. So that could have been one of the reasons for the decision. If they're looking at cutting people, here's somebody that doesn't really want to be around. So let's just get rid of her. Some of them had asked for their releases previously. Eva Marie apparently wasn't getting over. She's not young. And she had requested time off to do acting. So again, someone else requesting time off. We're looking to get rid of people. She's not over. Let's dump her. They gave her a shot. They experimented with her. Didn't work. But at least she was attractive. By the way, the Pro Wrestling NOAH channel tomorrow and Tuesday will be streaming the Rene Dupree versus Blood Hunter match. The Pro Wrestling NOAH streaming service will be streaming this match. So that's pretty cool. Could you imagine the Blood Hunter going to Japan when things open up? Looking at the Japanese guys on this poster here, I'm pretty sure you could beat them all pretty easily. I did reach 300,000 subscribers yesterday. I got the little award for it today. And I do appreciate everyone who subscribes to this channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because over 80% of my viewers aren't subscribers. I have not been at this channel 10 years. I started it about 7 years ago and started taking it seriously about 5 years ago. And it's been my main job for the past, since COVID started. It's about for the past year and a half. Although I do still have a regular job that I keep, which I enjoy. But I really love doing YouTube. So thank you again to everyone who subscribed. And my goal will be before the end of next year, and I'm already thinking of very creative ways to do this, to reach 500,000 subscribers before the end of next year. And by the way, AEW, I am the #1 shoot interviewer on the internet. If you let me keep my channel, I'll be happy to do interviews for you. Just throwing it out there because I like to make money. Let me get into some of your questions. Noah, speaking of Noah, here's a man named Noah that says, hey, by the way, I got this nice gift of a coffee cup of me with my lovely grandmother on it. What a sweet woman she was. Beat her car. I do not look forward to Keith Lee's debut on Dynamite. He fucking sucks. What's my WrestleMania moment? I have not been to WrestleMania. And honestly, let's see, what was the last WrestleMania I liked? Honestly, it was WrestleMania 7 was the last WrestleMania I really liked, with Warrior against Macho Man and the Mountie against Tito Santana. By the way, the Mountie has his Wrestling Academy show. He's still recruiting for 4 prizes of $5,000, chances to train at the Nightmare Factory. And the Slaughter versus Hogan match had a good build-up. Oh, Beater Carr says not. Okay, I get it now. That's funny. That's real funny. But my favorite WrestleMania was WrestleMania 5, because that was my first WrestleMania really as a fan. I had only I actually became a fan at the Saturday night's main event where the Mega Powers exploded, and that whole angle was done so well. And by the way, I was a Macho Man fan. I was never actually a Hogan fan, although I did see Hogan a lot, and I did like the feeling of the electricity in the arena when Hogan would enter an arena. Honestly, I don't think I ever felt that electricity that I felt when I was around Hogan matches in the crowd with any other wrestler. He generated that, and that includes The Rock and Steve Austin. No one can get over in AEW if they have hundreds on the roster. Yeah, I didn't read that part, but Tony Khan was also going off about WWE letting people go. But seriously, you need high turnover in wrestling. And WWE just made in one quarter a massive profit. So AEW is still in the red. And again, I actually hope the best for AEW because I don't like the direction of WWE. But at some point, you do need to have some turnover. Vince is ruining his own product, but he's making tons of money. And it's all about the money. Herb Simmons, his show tonight is going to drop in about 10 minutes or so. I was really busy today, so I wasn't able to download it in time to post it at the regular 9 o'clock hour, but there is some footage of Haku's match from last week in Belleville, Illinois, on tonight's SICW All-Star Show. What's happened to pro wrestling? I don't know. There's some good stuff. PCW has some good stuff going. There are some good stuff. I like this Blood Hunter guy. He kind of brings me back to the style of wrestling I like to watch. By the way, he's got some huge matches coming up, both this year and next year, that more information will be released about soon. But I should post the new poster for the World Class Pro Wrestling event, December 11th. They put up an updated one that includes Charlie Haas, who appeared on the World Class podcast with me this week. It's going to be at Southern Junction, December 11th. Tons of stars are going to be there. I'm really excited about that. I have not been to Southern Junction since I watched Sabu's retirement match when the Blood Hunter actually retired Sabu. I was in the crowd for that. And Sabu definitely hurt him in that match, concussed him, split him open in both the front and the back of the head. But the Blood Hunter retired him. So the Blood Hunter got the best of Sabu, and he is returning to fight Carlito. And from what I understand, the Blood Hunter will not only have Kevin Sullivan in his corner when he defends that Texas heavyweight title against Carlito, he will also have none other than Blaze, who is actually my personal favorite diva. Hello to the Paranormal Circle. Ty Freely says some of the companies that they could show up on. Yeah, anything's possible. By the way, John Paz, I got some interviews off of him. Nikita Koloff, Jazz, Elijah Burke, NWA World Champion, Trevor Murdoch, and Al Snow. I'll be posting those in the next couple of days. Rick Dalton, what's up? I'm training hard. I'm going through a separation, which is never fun, and hanging out with Piper down here. You want to see her? She's going to say goodnight to everyone because I got some more work to do, and then I'm going to head out. It's actually warmer than the past few nights, so I'm looking forward to running. And Piper's going to sleep some more.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.